People of God, how's it going? Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. If you're watching me, God bless you. I've come back for a continuation of yesterday's video. Okay, quick continuation. We were talking about the matrix being vanity, right? In my opinion, from a biblical standpoint, from studying my Bible and understanding the Word of God and understanding how life works, and in my conversations with God, that is what I discovered, that the matrix is vanity. Quick continuation. Okay? Quick continuation for us. Okay. So now we've already discovered that it is vanity that is the matrix. Having said that, we now need to go back to the drawing board. And the drawing board being we choosing to acknowledge that there is a moral decay in the society, right? The moral decay being there's no genuine love for each other. Everyone's just out it's like a dog eat dog mentality. Everyone's just disrespectful, everyone's rude. People are so caught up in like their self-interest. They're competing because the system thrives on when we don't love each other, when we are in competition with each other, when we are hating on each other for our skin tone, race, nationality, whatever. We need to understand that it's one blood running through all of us. One blood, and it bleeds red. If it's coming from me, it's red. If it's coming from a white woman, it's red. You see what I'm saying? But society has made us believe that there is a hierarchy into how we should see each other and how we should value each other based off of our status, based off of our what we look like, and it's wrong. That is. And social media makes it worse. Constantly, you're feeding the need to compare, to flex. You're seeking validation that should come from God only. All you should care about is how God sees you and nothing else. But social media has put it into most people to just come out there, flex. Yeah, I got the newest car. Please, no one cares. How are you here? How do you treat people? How are you with your family? Do you have love in your heart, empathy, compassion? Are you kind? Are you genuine? Or you go around wearing a mask when you need to? And you shape shift to suit whatever mood whoever it is you're dealing with needs to see. Show up as your true authentic self. And that true authentic self needs to be one with God. Get the fruit of the Spirit and start to operate in the fruit of the Spirit. That's the only way we can make a change in the world. Okay? Matthew 7:13-14 says it. I'm going to read. Matthew 7:13-14. Enter ye in at the strait gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because strait is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. This is the word of the Lord. Thanks be to God. People don't want to hear the truth because it forces them to let go of their pride, their love for money, their love for power. if you want to live a good life, one that glorifies God, you're going to have to let go of these things. Your pride, your ego, your competitiveness, your insatiable need for control. When the real power lies in you just being yourself and allowing the next person to operate in whatever manner they deem fit. And your power will come forth in how you react or respond. So most people probably choose easier to stay plugged in, stay wicked, and keep dogging everyone over and taking their you take their pain, and you think you're powerful because you were able to make that person upset. No, it does not in any way, shape or form prove anything for you. It just, if anything, it proves that you are very weak. If you are seeking to deliberately hurt somebody else because somehow that gives you value or power over them, what kind of flawed, stupid thought process is that? It's just mean-spirited. And you're the devil. And if that's how you want to operate, good on you. When the time comes, please also be as bold as you are to take the consequences of your actions. Otherwise, go to God. He will have mercy on you. He's a forgiving God. He will have mercy on you. I'm going to add a Bible verse, 2 Timothy 3 2 verse 5. And it says here, the Bible already tells us that in the last days, people will be lover of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive. It's the word of God. It's right here. Don't be in that category, is what I'm trying to say. Understand that you are not your possessions, you are not your accolades, you are not your worldly possessions. Your heart needs to be like God. Fruit of the Spirit. When you start to operate in that, and then the way to get out of the matrix would be, number one, you have to detach from your materialism, because you're not the things that you possess. That's the number one step. You need to live simply, avoid debt traps, and focus on what truly matters, which is loving one another and being a good person in the world. Two would be to seek God, because when you seek Him and the kingdom, everything you seek will be added onto you. Three will be to build real community, genuine like-minded friends who their source is really God. That foundation will be unstoppable. You're rolling with like-minded individuals. Only great things can come out of that guy. So the fourth way would be to serve each other. Yeah. Serve each other wholeheartedly. No competition, no envy. Just genuine connections, just genuine vibes. Meaning well for somebody, no mean-spiritedness. Giving wholeheartedly. And not being in that mentality of receiving, collect, take, own, give. And your giving doesn't have to be, as Nigerians would say, eye service, you know. You don't have to do it for the whole world to see. Not that kind of giving. You should know what I mean when I mean giving. You're not operating in a scarcity mentality, you know. It's all about, and you give. you know you're going to receive good from God. That's that vibe. And lastly, is to practice contentment. Because when you are content with what you already have, what the next person has will not entice you. It will not make you jealous. You won't be envious. Because you know you're okay. You're content. Okay? Paul even says in Philippians 4:11-12 that he learned to be content in all situations. Once you stop chasing more, you realize you already have enough. That's how God works. But when you see this person with that car and you cannot stop thinking about that car that person is driving, and you think that car belongs to you, you should be the one who owns it, and you start planning on working hard to bring that your friend or that person down in whatever way you can, you are the devil. Snap out of that low vibrational energy. Go to God, elevate your frequency, and stay elevated by living in the Spirit, the fruit of the Spirit, and doing these 5 things I've said to detach from the matrix, and your life will be whole. People of God, I'm done for today. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. I'm going to leave you with peace, love, and light as always.